Hello, everybody. My name is Chi, and you're on live with.
Ashraf and Mubarak.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I wanted to sound like that popular guy. Um, welcome back. It's been a minute. Happy New Year. Happy
Same to
Yeah,
you.
2025.
it's really good
We were supposed to do
to
like
be
every
back.
other podcast and say, okay, this was our 2024, but we didn't do anything like that. Sorry to our viewers. Sorry to everybody that hoped. But anyway, we're back and we hope to be better this year. 2025. How was
Whew.
your how is the new year treating you people? You guys.
The
Honestly,
weather
I
is
think
not friendly. The weather
no,
is not
no,
friendly. Let's start from the
Oh,
weather. Ashraf.
true.
The
bro.
weather
Right
is
now
not
it's
friendly.
-7.
Hmm.
So
It's -7. Yeah, it's so cold. Like,
I can't
why?
relate. I
Why is
can't
it so
relate.
cold?
I'm in no
you can't
should,
relate.
so
Are you
mm-mm.
serious?
I can't relate. I'm in no should now.
That's why we don't
But I
Yeah,
can't
they should
relate.
do that.
Mm-mm.
So,
But anyway, but aside that, your teams, how are they treating you?
oh,
I mean, Asho, you don't need to say anything.
thank you very much. I don't feel like.
No, oh, I need to hear from Ashraf. Like,
Okay,
how is
No, I
your
need to
team
hear
Astro.
from
treating
you.
you? My own
My
team,
team, yeah, your team.
my team, we are just growing. We are rebuilding our team. So anything we are facing right now, it is normal at the early stage.
Hmm.
What we are looking at is the prospect,
You are delusional, bros.
not the current situation. Wow,
I
did you
think
just
I
say I'm
think
delusional?
You
I
are
think
No,
delusional.
no,
You
no,
literally
no.
won the league 2 seasons ago. So
no,
don't tell me
but
you
now
are
they have a
rebuilding.
new coach. They have transfer
They are
issues.
not
They
rebuilding.
have
Nobody
no,
rebuilding.
no. They
They are not
are
rebuilding.
rebuilding. Regardless, that's why I wanted to say I like the position that Barca is in right now because they have the luxury of new
Of
coach.
time.
And maybe not. Yeah, a little bit of luxury of time. Okay, because by next season, if he's not performing because of the kind of standard they have, is oh, dude, you need to move. Unlike some other clubs.
There
What
are
are you
teams
talking
like Arsenal that are comfortable with losing.
Hmm.
They find it
about?
difficult
Losing. I
to
don't
win
understand. What do you mean by
any
losing?
tangible cup, any big cup, and yet
Bro, we're
their
only in
fans are
Champions
the
League this year.
lousiest.
Hmm.
What?
I mean, we're in it, so we're hopefuls,
We're
but
only
we're
in
You are
not
Champions
the
League
always in
this year.
all the
favorites.
cups, and yet you don't win
Yeah.
anything. So it makes no difference.
This one is going to be there. We
But
are
you
playing
see,
chess. We are playing chess.
Oh
When you
shit.
yeah,
move the knight to
you've
certain
been playing
position.
chess. You've been playing chess for how many years right
No,
now
it feels
without
different
European
on the other
trophy?
side. It
Hmm.
feels
You
different
know
on this
what,
side of the spectrum.
DJ?
Yeah.
DJ, let's go on.
Yeah. Let's quickly talk about El Clasico
Woof,
this
woof.
weekend.
Mm.
Real Madrid is
Okay.
currently
Man,
on
I am
eight
not
match unbeaten.
excited. Like I'm not excited. I'm not happy about this El Clasico.
You're happy.
I am
Before
not.
before you
You cannot
even
be happy
go
now. You are not good.
before before you go into current El Clasico, I want to quickly highlight. I saw a clip on tweet on X that that season where El Clasico they played four matches back to back,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and I watched it and I saw. Let's be real. The standard of El Clasico has dropped.
That is exactly why I
Yeah,
said
yeah, yeah,
I am
yeah.
not
It's no
happy
longer
about it.
El
Like I
Clasico
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, so I'm not excited about it. The
yeah.
quality has dropped.
Mm.
No more quality. And
Fair
now
point.
going into this final, Barcelona are the underdog. We are the
You
underdogs. We
better
have
off
nothing to
them.
lose. We are just
Do you like being the underdog? I
I
I
They
don't
are
know.
think
always the underdog.
I
Even
say
when
do
Messi
you
was there, they were underdogs.
no guy. I say do you like being
See,
the underdog because is that an excuse for you to say, oh, we knew we are going to lose?
It's
Or and
just
also
no,
is a
tell
convenience
you
position.
let me
Do
tell
you
you
get what
something.
I'm
This guy
saying?
weaponizes ideology. For example, he likes to use certain words like we are underdog, we are rebuilding, our coach is good. Bro, you are not good. Simple. You remember a few weeks ago,
Mm,
sometime maybe about 2 months ago, when this guy will come here and say, "We are lonely at the top. We are lonely. We are now. You are you are the underdog." It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense because whether or not
mm,
Ansu Flick is a new manager, a few weeks ago when you guys were on top, you were communicating as though there is nothing better than you and blah blah
Do you
blah.
know?
Real
Do you
Madrid.
know? Do,
Now
do
you
you
are
know
saying you
what?
are the underdog. What does that even mean?
When I was saying lonely at the top, during
mm,
that time, I said it at the same time that, oh, I don't think we can continue with this form throughout the season. VJ,
No,
I said so.
no,
And I said,
no,
wait, chill. And I said, we have big problem because we do not have substitute. We do not have squad depth. I said all that.
mm.
bros, no. You started to
Yeah.
say this after you lost to Monaco.
You
Before
know
you lost
what?
to Monaco,
That far back. No, he started to
uh,
say
that
what? He started to say what?
say no, they started even say this after they lost to what's the name of this team? Was it Las Palmas or one silly team like that. They decided to say,
Osasuna.
"Oh, we don't have squad depth. It's only this, it's only that." Oh, I'm looking
Wait,
at him that
you know
bruh.
what? You know
No,
what, eh?
no. I what
I
I
have
want to
always been
say.
saying we do not have squad depth.
Yeah, I think I want to say I
I've
agree with
always
that.
been saying
He has
that.
been saying it because we ourselves we know Barcelona's they are not they are what's the word? They are improvising
God
for
bless
the
you.
main and yeah, it is working. It was working. At some points they were playing highline. They were playing let
Yeah,
us
yeah.
let's put
No, we
let
are still playing the
yeah,
highline.
still playing the highline.
Yeah, we
But
are still
I
playing it.
saw the game.
um, okay.
I might be very very biased here, but I saw the game against Atletico Bilbao. Honestly, they were lucky, especially in the first half. And I don't
Mm.
know where the hype is about some of these boys. I don't know. I don't get it because if those guys are
No,
taking their
no.
Wait,
chances,
which
bro, if they are
boys?
taking their chances,
Which boys?
the last game they played against
And no,
Bilbao,
you
that they
said
want to do.
some of these boys.
Wait.
Oh, you mean Barcelona
You
players?
know. See, in
Yeah, yeah.
that game that I said against Atletico Bilbao, we missed three clear chances in that game.
Ah,
Wait,
Jesus. Yeah.
Atletico Bilbao, Inaki Williams. Let me say Inaki
That
Williams was
guy.
inside.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
That guy also missed three chances.
Mm-hmm.
Rafinha missed like two one on one. The issue with eyeline is if you are playing eyeline, you need to. Hello, are you guys
Yeah,
there?
Amuchi, we're listening
yeah,
to you.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. If you are playing eyeline,
Mhm,
you need to
mhm,
convert your chances. Like you just need to convert them. And the best thing about eyeline is you holding possession. When we
mhm,
started the game, we were holding possession, we were controlling the game. Immediately, the ball started to press. Guy, we were losing possession easily.
mhm,
Honestly, because
Like
two things.
e- easily, we were losing possession. And what I noticed in that game, that day, Inigo had a quiet night. Inigo had a quiet night, but Kop Kobasi covered up for him defensively.
mhm.
No, don't say
Kobasi
quiet
was
night. You are too, like I said, people will think you don't know what you are doing, but you choose words intentionally so that you can serve a purpose.
Fine.
Bros, don't tell me Inigo
Let's.
had a quiet night. He had a disastrous night. It's not quiet. You don't mean of quiet. That means nothing happened. That means they didn't stress him. Bruh, he was run ragged. Don't tell me he had a quiet night. No, it did not.
me, Inigo had a
Change that
quiet
and
night, but
rephrase it.
Paul Kobasi covered up for him. And at the same time, Sydney had a great night that day. Six saves.
Oh
Like
yeah, I
six,
saw that he they gave him man of the match.
yes. He had six saves and he acted as sweeper five times.
Oh wow.
Chelsea was your man of
Yes.
the match. That guy was, especially in the first half, bro. He was everywhere. He was everywhere, and
See,
big respect to him, honestly.
the way you are talking about this first half, if Rafinha have converted two of his chances, it would have been a different story.
And what
Mm.
about them
In,
now, bro? You know how many chances they had.
they missed three chances, we also missed three chances.
And I
Let's.
have to say, and I have to say this now. I dislike the way you guys use your mouth. It will be found out soon.
What do
and
you
it's
mean?
just a big
What do you mean?
fifty-fifty.
That brother,
They
Can
that
you
don't
brother
have
was not.
any.
He was not fit that day. He was not 100%.
Yeah,
He was rushed. Like he shouldn't have played
too
that game.
much. It's too
He shouldn't
much. You
have played
can
that game,
see
but
it.
he was not fit. Let me say he was just 30% fit.
You
He
could
wow.
was
see
not
the way it was moving.
yes,
It was
he
moving
was
like
not
he
in the
was
game all
tired.
through. Yes, he was not in the game all through. He was not fit. But the beauty about great players are even if
I
they are
beg get
not
out.
fit,
Where is the great player?
you will find a
Oh
way to
God,
score. You will find a way to see. If you have
great
a player
players.
like Lamine Yamal in your team, I am 100% sure you would
Oh,
have won
no.
EPL in the last 20 years.
Ah,
That is just the
oh
truth.
God. Let's go and talk about what we want to talk about.
So,
El
And
Clasico.
now,
I want to compare your forms. In the last 10 matches, you've had one, two, three, five, five wins, two draws, and three losses.
and three losses, yes.
While Real Madrid, I think they are on an unbeaten run. I mean, in 10 matches, they've had 8 wins, one draw, and one loss. So,
They are finding form at the right time.
I mean, we
Um,
know Madrid. This part of the season. Their players just. I think
They just switch
the
a button in their
rewards.
head.
Yeah, they are so reward oriented in Real Madrid. I mean that's the whole point of football. You want to win trophies, but it seems they have this orientation as you get to
some
Madrid.
people
And just
cannot. Some people don't know how that feels.
yeah,
You cannot. Yeah,
I
you cannot
know.
be supporting Arsenal and you know what you want to
Can you let
do.
him finish his points? Because you are deflecting
No,
right now.
I am not.
So I don't. It's so and I do. As much as I'm looking for a way to criticize that mentality,
It works
I
for
can't.
them, bro.
Yeah, they just get into the team and they're like, all we want to do is win trophies. No matter what you do, if we're here to win trophy, we must win at least one trophy. Even now, I need to check
Everything.
Ancelotti's record. It should be something that since he got to Madrid this second stint, it should be something that like two trophies a season. Since it's so crazy. He's just,
Oh,
and
thank
I
you,
can
bro.
see why they
Unbelievable.
they are looking for almost like a head teacher or maybe a principal to say, just get these boys in line. I don't care how you play. Just get me the trophies.
Exactly, and that is exactly what they are doing right now.
Yeah, and that's what they are doing right now.
Like that is exactly
Mm,
Chouameni.
And honestly,
Imagine starting Chouameni over Raul Asensio.
mm,
Raul Asensio is a good centre back. Like
mhm,
that brother is very good. But because
but
it
his
is Real
spirit is
Madrid,
not there. His spirit is not at that Real Madrid madness yet. They need to build him to that point.
you
mm,
understand? So see, Ancelotti will prefer to play a DM Chouameni as a centre back over that boy. They can play anybody anywhere because they know they will score. Their
yeah.
last game, their last game against Mallorca,
Mm,
in the first 20 minutes, Real Madrid played high line. Like the first 20 minutes, they played high line. Along the line, from 20th minute or 22nd minute, I was seeing Real Madrid, they were creating chances, and I was surprised. This is not Real Madrid. The Real Madrid of this season, they do not create anything. There is
mm.
no fluidity in the attack. Now,
I don't see the
their first goal
players.
came from Kylian Mbappe brilliance. Kylian
And
Mbappe
that guy is
dazzled
actually having
everybody,
a good season, honestly. He might not have
through
started well.
everybody,
He's having a good
gave it
season.
to Vinicius.
He even started well. People are just critical.
It's just the 40 goal nonsense that they are waiting for.
if Havertz
Um,
was having a
no,
season.
don't say go nonsense. Some players, it is what you use to judge them that
Mm,
will actually
yeah.
affect them later in the future. Players like Kylian Mbappe, you cannot talk about Kylian Mbappe without mentioning stats. It is always about stats. He has this number
True.
of goals, he has this number of assists.
Mm,
If you are talking about KDB, it is always about chances created and
hmm.
assists.
Yeah.
If you are talking about Martin Odegaard, you will never mention goals and assists.
Never.
You understand? And KDB, Bruno, and Odegaard, they are playing the same position, but the way
Mm,
they judge play of them is different.
mm,
So Kylian Mbappe is all about the numbers. So if you are not getting the numbers, it is normal to criticize him.
mm.
You cannot
Yeah.
say Salah is not giving you the numbers now, you not criticize him. Why are we waiting Salah? It is because of the numbers.
Yeah.
Even Eli Haaland that people are complaining about, oh, Eli Haaland this, Eli Haaland, he has been on terrible form recently. That brother is just only one goal behind Mo Salah.
Yeah.
You
True.
just look at how crazy that is. Just one goal behind Mo Salah. It is because we are judging them like that. So Kylian Mbappe, earlier this season, he was not on good form for Kylian Mbappe. But it
Mm-hmm.
is a normal standard for every other person. Like, good for every other person. But for Kylian Mbappe, no, it's not good for him. But currently, he is still not on good form. But that
It's
brother
you
is
know,
scoring.
according
Like he
to
is scoring. And something about Real Madrid right now is what they want is just the result. They don't care about anything.
They don't care how you score the goals. How many goals does
They do.
Bellingham have already this season?
I think 10 goals. Now, God bless you. Just
Wow, 10
look at
goals.
Bellingham.
No, Mbappe has 10
Look
goals
at
as well.
Bellingham. Earlier this season, I believe Bellingham played better earlier this season
but
than
he
currently
wasn't
that he is
scoring.
scoring.
Yeah.
But people are judging Bellingham with goals, and it is not fair.
Yeah.
That brother is
He's a
better
goal
than just
scorer. He
restricting him
scored
to goals.
7 goals this season
There's 7 goals. So imagine restricting Bellingham to goals.
and 5 assists. Bruh,
What he
that's great.
offers on the field is more
Mhm.
than goals. There are some players you cannot judge, but when it comes to Real Madrid, anybody can score. But I still
I
think
don't care.
if they face any team that is compact, like any low block team, they will find it difficult
They
to
don't even
just
need
win
to
them.
play low block team in the traditional
Uh,
sense of it to struggle. I think they
I
will
gave that
struggle
to
against Inter. They will struggle against Atletico Madrid. They will struggle against some of these teams that are hybrids in their
Because
style that can be
I feel their
defensive.
main issue right now is not just only about the chances creation alone. I think their main issue is their attacker. They do not have anybody that is willing to sacrifice for the team. Someone
sacrifice
like
in what sense? Like come back
okay,
to
fine. Let me
defend or
From one second.
no, no, not defend. Let me use someone like when Sadio Mane, Firmino, and Salah, when
Salah.
three of them were together, the striker was Firmino.
Mm-hmm.
But Firmino was acting as the decoy.
Mm-hmm.
Firmino would just move, drag defenders to himself, just to create chances, space for both Sadio Mane and Mo Salah, so that those ones can run in behind and those ones they were scoring. But the person that was doing the main job for them, that was sacrificing for them, was Firmino, even though he was
Was
a center
from
forward.
mm-hmm.
Any game Firmino did not play, if they play either Origi or any other person, they always struggle against big team. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because nobody is ready to sacrifice for the team. In this current Real Madrid team, they have three players that can run. If we should add Jude Bellingham to it, players that all of them want to eat inside the box.
Mm-hmm.
So if they are playing any low block team, who is going to create, who is going to act as decoy, move defenders away so that others can run?
But Rodrigo can run, but he doesn't necessarily does he run in behind?
Rodrigo also run in there. In fact, Rodrigo will drift from the right to the
Mm-hmm.
middle.
I'm saying he's more of a ball carrier. He likes to
Yes,
carry the ball.
yes. So they need somebody. They need somebody right now. Kylian
Mm-hmm.
Mbappe loves running in behind. Vinicius
Mm-hmm.
loves running in behind. So if they are playing any team that is compact, a low block team, who is going to do that? How will they run in behind? Against Maloka, what they are doing is they want to dribble, create chance for themselves. Dribble, shoot, dribble, shoot, dribble, shoot. For how long will you continue like that?
Mm-hmm.
Like what they need right now is just somebody. And me personally, I feel they don't have any way they can do that out of their attacker. Kylian Mbappe need the numbers. Without the numbers, people will not rate Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah. Well,
Rodrigo is underrated already, so he need the numbers so that people can rate him well.
To can take him serious. Yeah.
Vinicius also need the number too,
I think
so they
I
don't.
think I think it falls on Bellingham because because if Bellingham doesn't score, the thing with Bellingham is if he doesn't score, but he has the assist, I don't think they will criticize him as much.
Yes.
I think, and he's in the best position to do that. And I even think it will even elevate his game tremendously.
Like those
Him sitting back,
find a
just
way,
chilling,
those
and
centre
just
backs.
be spraying those passes to three of them. And it will
They,
even be because you see, have you who was it when Ozil was at Arsenal? Now we hear stories of, oh, if he was another striker, if it wasn't Giroud, we know how many assists Ozil would have gotten. It's glaring, it's there. So if this front three, they lose the chances, it's not going to be Bellingham's fault. I really think
yeah.
he should be the one doing that. But I understand. I mean, when you start to score goals, now you were was it the highest goal scorer last season? No, or second.
Was it? I think so. It was Real Madrid highest goal scorer in La Liga.
Okay, so you can imagine him being that feeling is it's almost as if
Now,
he's a
now you
vampire.
understand. So everybody want to score. They don't have anybody that is ready to sacrifice for the team.
Mm. Is Oga yeah.
Look at Arsenal.
1 second,
Martin
please.
Odegaard since
Mm.
April till now, 1 goal, 2 assists,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
people will not talk about that because what is
I'm
offering the team
people
is
have
more than
started to talk, especially from the last match. I mean, yes, I get what you're saying. That last match against Newcastle,
Newcastle.
people call, they said his performance was a stink. And I don't even think he's fully there yet. I think, maybe physically it might look like he's there, but psychologically, I think he's not there. He's not yet fit. But yes, back to your point. Um, at some certain points, we saw that he was creating the chances, but our striker was not putting it into
Now
the
imagine
opportunity.
without Odegaard in your team, you will
Mm.
struggle. In fact, when he was not in your team, you guys struggled.
Yeah, I mean that was the
So, and it's not
genesis of
just about the goals. That's what I'm saying. Real Madrid, they just need
yeah,
someone like that. Like they need
yeah,
someone that will just willingly sacrifice for your
mm,
team, draw out defender, create space for
mm,
others. But
yeah,
it is Real Madrid. They don't need that to win though. Just
yeah,
give them anything.
exactly. Yeah.
One player, 11 wins.
I don't
They
even
will.
think they want. I think the last time that they had a player like that was willing to sacrifice. Okay, maybe yeah, was Ozil and Di Maria. They will willingly.
No, Ozil did that.
Mm.
Even current Tony Cruz. Tony Cruz.
Oh,
Wh- When Tony,
mm,
but the difference is when Tony Cruz was playing deep,
mm.
Tony Cruz do not need to just drag out anybody.
Yeah, I think
He
that's the
knows how to
difference.
pass. He knows who to give the
Hmm.
ball. The last person that did that for them was Karim Benzema.
Oh
When they
yes,
were playing
yes, yes, yes.
BBC, Karim
Mm,
Benzema was a striker,
hmm,
but still, he was the one that was actually creating spaces for others.
mm,
Karim
yeah,
Benzema will never be inside the box.
mm,
Benzema is always on the left, out, dropping deep, collect the ball, bring out the defenders. The
mm,
centre back would see it is natural instinct for centre back to follow strikers.
yeah,
Once you follow your strikers, your wingers can do something. And during that
yeah,
time,
Ah,
people felt, oh, Benzema was not doing anything. Benzema was not good enough.
yeah, no,
When
yeah,
Ronaldo and Bale left, what happened? He
he
yeah,
stepped
was the
up.
best striker
When he
in the
played
world.
as a striker himself, he scored.
mm,
So the fact that you are dropping deep and you are allowing others to flow, it does not mean you are bad.
mm.
At what point are we going to stop talking about this horrible Barcelona smelly
No,
team?
we have not even spoken about that. I think I want to quickly touch on Barcelona. What do you think I mean, we know where you're talking from. What do you think? How do you think you play? So, is Sunday, ba? Sunday,
Yeah.
Saturday.
How do I
Sunday.
think we will play Real Madrid?
Yeah. Hmm.
Whoever win that match will win La Liga. It's just simple.
Ah,
And
hey
you don't
God,
think
Bah,
Atletico Madrid has a
Last
chance?
season, Real Madrid won Super Cup, they won La Liga. 2 seasons ago, Barcelona won Super Cup, won La Liga.
so how is that proper causality? Why are you telling me that
So
Lionel is no? How
see,
is that
guy,
causality, bro?
I understand. I
Barcelona might
understand.
win on
Wait,
Sunday. I doubt it. They don't have the capacity to do it anyway.
I
But they might win
understand
on
that you are
Sunday.
pissed.
and
you
they
are
will
not
not
happy
win the
having
league.
this
They will
conversation,
not
but
even come
because you
second.
don't know, wait, chill. I know you are not happy to have this conversation because you don't know what trophies look like. The only thing
What
you
are
know
you?
is just community shield.
You know you are talking about
Community
Arsenal
shield.
right now.
So just chill.
You
Instead
know,
of
you
getting
know you are
angry,
talking about Arsenal because
be happy to have a conversation with people
no,
at different
I'm having a
spectrum.
conversation. I'm saying what you are saying right now does not is not
What I'm
correct.
trying to say is, you know what? Okay, now I'm telling you right now with my full chest, Barcelona will win that game.
Ah, Lord, I
Again.
shall cut
So
this clip.
so no, I
Hey,
just
this
need
is
to
going
I
to
just
the
need
comment.
to quickly highlight
Just
I
play the
because
win.
I honestly think Atletico they have a better chance of winning the La Liga. But anyway, I know that's not what we're talking about necessarily, but they've been on a 10 means I think it's even more than 10 matches with
Unbeaten.
unbeaten run. And they have a game in hand and they are just 2 points behind Real Madrid. And they've
That
only
doesn't matter
they are going, I know, but I'm just using present
But
form.
that does not matter. But you think
And
Barcelona will win it?
because
Hey God,
Arsenal
that is delusional
wait,
fan base. So that does not matter.
they
But you
probably
think
are they probably are the most informed team in Europe
exactly. You're saying that
because
does not matter.
they've only lost one match this season. And
I hope
I
you know,
like
I hope you know, I hope you know what you are saying right now. We are not new to this scenario. 2 seasons ago, Arsenal they were on the top of the league for over 200 days.
and, and now they are
I'm
not
not
even
talking
top of
about
the
And
league.
200 days.
yeah,
Madrid is top of the
so
league.
it is not new thing. Atletico
No,
Madrid, they are still
Atletico is different from Arsenal.
they are still coming down. You see, just relax, they are still coming down.
Okay, we'll
But
clip this
Barcelona
and
cannot come
remind
down.
you when they
See,
probably.
Atletico, they will still play Barcelona, they will still play Real Madrid. I'm sure
Oh,
they will lose those 2 games.
If they play
they are.
Barcelona, what did you guys play the last time you guys played? Can you remind me?
We won the
Hmm,
last game, so there's no point.
no, they beat you.
Okay.
No,
They did not beat
Exactly.
us.
they
They
beat
did
you
not
two
beat us.
one.
Are you joking?
Yeah,
You
yeah, 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 yeah. Solos scored the
Yeah,
last goal. Yeah,
yeah.
19
God.
96,
Ex-
96
Yeah.
minutes.
Imagine.
Yeah.
And you are
We scored
talking
the
with
first,
confidence. You should be ashamed of
like,
yourself.
see, what happened that day? Those guys
Okay,
in the first
let me
half
hear
did
the
not do
explanation.
anything. But in the second half, my defenders, they decided to go on break.
Say my defenders decided to
Bro,
go.
you are very delusional. I will cut this thing. I will post it online. I will use you. I will use it to trend. It is Barcelona
See,
fan. Now, when things are going
Oh
well,
wow.
you guys are the best thing. When things are not going well, it is a work in progress. We are in the building phase of
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Beg.
The last time Atletico Madrid lost a match was over 2 months ago,
Wow,
or even
really?
drew a match. Yeah,
Or
they've been
even
winning
drew a
um,
match.
since. Yeah, they've been winning all their.
let
I
me
mean, I understand that is not.
that Atletico Madrid team
That's impressive.
currently, like the team currently, Diego Simon have exactly the players that he
Yeah,
wanted.
sure. Yeah,
Like
and
exactly.
that's.
Now, most of those players are not technically sound,
Yeah.
except Pablo Barrios. In that team, the whole team, the only person that is good technically, it is Pablo Barrios.
Mm.
Now he is playing 4-4-2, and somehow I am finding it difficult to understand how a coach is playing 4-4-2 with Conor Gallagher as left midfielder.
You are not supposed to
See,
understand.
see, see. That's Conor Gallagher that he got.
He's
It
a
looks
he's
like
good.
that is the player he has been looking for since this year started coaching. It's the thing, and yeah, they are. I don't know. So Conor Gallagher against Arsenal, Crystal Palace was when I knew that yeah, this they should probably test this guy. This guy is not something.
You see, it is not only Conor Gallagher. That
Oh
guy is
no,
playing. He's
yes,
playing Rodrigo De Paul in the midfield.
no.
Rodrigo De Paul,
Hmm. Hmm.
Conor Gallagher is playing his son, Giovanni Simon,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and Pablo
that's
Barrios. So
true.
it is only Pablo Barrios that is only
Hmm.
technically sound. And up front, you are playing Julian Alvarez and
I
Anthony Gilmore,
mean,
those ones who just want every one of them want to run. In fact, they are strikers.
so
They are not playing as nine.
I don't even understand
and
his tactics, honestly. You are saying
you
yeah,
see it
yeah.
in their stats. See Madrid, top of the league with 19 games, 43 goals, 19 conceded. Atletico, 33 goals, 12 conceded. Yeah, second. Which means, and they've played 18 matches, which means they probably just going 1-0, 2.
One, two,
Like,
one,
is
two,
they
one.
are not
Like traditional
they are not.
Mourinho.
And you see third, you see Barcelona is 51 goals, 22. And let's now go to fourth. So their scoring numbers is like they should be like fourth. They should be like third.
That team are just playing to. Oh, once we score one goal, we are
Mm.
good.
And they can mark.
I-
Conor Gallagher can run. Defoe can
let
run.
me
Everybody
let
can
me
Now you
run.
give you
understand. And if you want to bring people in, you bring someone like Llorente, Koke.
They will hold up
In
mm,
play.
fact, in fact, the striker, he will bring Angel Korea.
you
Angel Korea.
know Lorente. That's the player I want at Arsenal. That's who I wanted to replace. Come and replace. Come, just no, even come and stay in our midfield. But
As a Cazorla.
no, you that guy.
That guy can
I
run
he can play anywhere on the
anywhere.
field.
On the right, he can play as the
He can play
right midfield,
anywhere.
right winger, right back. That guy can play anywhere.
You know they've used him as the right back before.
Yes. Now, the season they defeated Liverpool, he played
Oh
as right
yeah,
back.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah, he played as right back. Last season, he played as right midfielder. This season, he has played as right midfielder. That brother can
But
play anywhere on the right. And he still have Azpilicueta on the bench. And the fact is, he just has different kind of players with strength.
exactly. I want to quickly highlight the opposite of them, like of Atletico. You might not necessarily see it like that, but Fulham, they are not playing terribly. But have you
Mm-hmm.
seen their lineup on a good day? Almost, they have about four attacking midfielders on
Yes,
the field.
Yes.
yes.
Yes. And they start all of them at once.
They start all of them.
And they start all of them at
And I'm
once.
like,
Actually, you have a point.
what is happening?
Wow.
The only yeah, they have Smith Rowe, they have
Smith
Iwobi.
Rowe, Andre
Iwobi.
Pereira. Andre Pereira
Uh,
is sometimes Andre Pereira will play from the deep.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Yeah, Andre Pereira, he will be
Iwobi.
hmm And guess who they bring in most of the time? Harry Wilson.
Munoz,
No,
Harry
yeah,
Wilson,
and
Munoz and
and
Harry Wilson.
and don't forget they have one chairman on the on the right.
Adama
That
Traore.
no no right back. That I think that Bros too maybe he's on something. This US guy, um,
Robinson.
Robinson, is
Robinson.
Robinson.
he
That
right
guy
or
is good.
left?
Left.
That
Robinson.
dude, that dude
Yeah,
Left.
Robinson.
runs the length of the pitch.
Robinson.
Well, anyway, I wanted to highlight them as the opposite, but their start obviously is not good. So, is there a case to say maybe defending is the most
In
important?
terms of
Yes, sir.
Fulham, Fulham. Something about Fulham is Fulham currently they are playing like it is Tottenham. You know, Tottenham will collect from the rich and give it to the poor.
Hmm,
Mm. Fulham are also following that direction. If they are playing big team, like you will see them play good football.
hmm,
But just watch Fulham on a normal day. If they are not playing big team, you find it difficult to understand them.
yeah,
That team
And they
defeated
have top
Chelsea.
players. Honestly, they have really good players, technical
yeah.
players.
They
So
are
those
Yes,
boys
ninth
are
no,
not
they
on
have
there.
good players.
they are ninth on the table, and they've scored 30 goals and they've considered 27.
27, yes. See,
Yeah,
That's terrible. That's very funny. They just want to score. Like they don't
that
care
is
about
it.
the defending. As long as they score, they are good. That's interesting.
but anyway, predictions for El Clasico.
Three
Barcelona
zero.
3, Real Madrid 2.
No. Barcelona
Wait, Astro,
one.
wait, wait. Let's start with Mubarak. What did you say?
Barcelona 3, Real Madrid 2. 3-2.
Ah, wow, that's bold. Not even the win. The fact that it's
You
a
don't
high
even
scoring,
the fact
high
that you think you
scoring.
can score three against Madrid is so impressive.
Well,
Um,
the last time we faced them this season, we won 4-0. So what are you saying?
don't worry,
Good,
don't worry.
good
Can you
points
ask me for
there.
my prediction, please?
Okay, what is your prediction?
Barcelona 1, Real Madrid 3.
Uh-uh. Okay, what's my own prediction? Yeah, I think Madrid will. See, the time you think Madrid will beat Barcelona, they never beat them. It's always something always happens. And because because of the simple fact that Madrid, they are winning, but they are very disoriented right now. And if they face an organized team, I think they will find issues. I think I'm going with Barcelona
What
on
I
this
need from
one.
my coach
Now, let me
that
tell you
day
why the
is
reason
not
behind
to
my own
start.
decision.
My own is anything that our coach wants to do, just make sure that you start Gavi, Casado, and Pedri
Hmm.
that day. Just start them.
Now,
I don't want to see Daniel.
the reason I said I'm going
Oh, yeah,
for
there's no, you
Madrid.
people need to sort out. Ah,
No, yeah,
Whenever,
no. Omo will play.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, he has been
sorted.
registered.
Okay, congrats.
Temporary.
whenever something is at stake, like a trophy,
Mm.
and Madrid is there, I would always give it to Madrid. Not
See,
You give
because
it
they
to
are
Madrid.
fantastic,
oh my, oh my.
not because they are
The guy
fantastic.
just said, the
Whenever
guy just said,
something is at
whenever
stake,
something is at stake, like a trophy, like coming from you,
no, now what is coming? How does that affect the price of tomatoes? Point is, as long as there is a trophy to be won, if those guys
Mm.
can see it, they will win it. I
but
don't care who they are
two
playing.
seasons ago, we won them in the final, Super Cup. So what are you
It does
saying?
not happen regularly. Don't worry,
It
we'll see
doesn't
this
happen
time.
regularly. So it
Yeah.
happened once and it can still happen again. So what are you saying? You know
The
what? Let's talk
probability,
about
I
Arsenal,
agree
please.
with you, but the probability of that happening is really, really low.
Mm.
BG,
Yeah,
That's the
honestly,
point I'm making.
I don't know where it's. I think I really just honestly want to enjoy the match. I think it is going to
Oh yes,
be, it's going to be an interesting match.
and I
Yeah.
and I hope you guys lose so I can come and laugh.
Maybe.
yeah. Now going to the next one, BG, I need
Mm,
to talk about this. Arsenal.
okay.
No, it's not your place to talk. You are not the one that will start. Let him ask you. You are not
No,
the Arsenal fan. Be calm.
So,
Calmer.
no,
Calmer.
that is why I want you to talk about it. Talk about your team, Arsenal. What is going on with your team?
um,
See, Arsenal right now
their
are
recent
going
form.
through
Let me start with their recent form. They've been
their
in
recent
10
form
matches.
or our recent form. What do you mean by there? So now you're no longer
I'm
an Arsenal fan.
I'm an Arsenal fan, but I'm using the appropriate. I'm not possessive here. So let us talk about their recent form. I'm still an Arsenal fan. In 10 matches, one, two, three, four, five, six. 6 wins, three draws. One of those draws, very questionable, which is Brighton. And then one
Yes, I
loss.
know.
Hmm.
That's
And
not a
if I even
terrible record.
Now,
um for a team that wants to win
It's
trophies,
still not a terrible. It's still not terrible.
yeah,
It's
no,
just
no.
unfortunate
Actually,
that the
look.
persons. Hold on, calm down.
Mm.
It's just unfortunate that the people ahead are just far more better right now. Because if you are saying the
it's
last 10 games, they won six, yeah, and they drew three and they lost one. Some five, some six, some a couple of seasons ago, you consider that as okay, that's not terrible. But truth is, you are playing in a league that has Liverpool. I don't know the last time Liverpool lost a game. I mean, in the league, it's been a while.
yesterday. Oh, in the league.
No, no, in the league,
Nottingham
in the league.
Forest. Only
Yeah,
Nottingham
and
Forest has
it's
beaten.
some. How many games? I think they've only lost one or two, twice this season.
Yeah, just one
So, so
in the league.
there is no excuse now. That being said, there is no excuse for Arsenal scoring form. And then I have not said this. I've not said this since the beginning of the season, and I'll say this now. Yes, we have we have a team that has been growing together over the last couple of seasons. But the biggest flaw is Arteta's inability to recognize that he's probably allowing his ego take the it's probably allowing his ego take the better of him or um
Mm-mm.
yeah in and this is
Can
what
you
I
go back?
mean.
Can you go back? Can you go back? You did not finish your statement. You said Arteta's inability to recognize what?
Okay, Arteta's inability to recognize that the problem of the team
Hmm.
is as a result of his ego. Now, there are some decisions that could have been made a couple of weeks ago before
Can you
Nwanery's
go
recent injury.
tactical?
Yeah. That's where I'm going. That's what I'm even about to say.
Okay.
There are some decisions that he could have made a couple of weeks ago when Saka picked up his first injury, his first
Hmm.
minor injury. He could have tried out players like Nwaneri or Havertz in that position. Now let's remember that Havertz. We got to know Havertz because he was playing that role in an hybrid format when he was at Leverkusen.
What role?
What exactly? What role?
Yeah, he was playing as an inside forward or from the
He
right.
was playing as AM, attacking midfield.
No, he was playing inside forward actually. Not an inside forward with a lot of pace, but he was playing like an hybrid, like an attacking, like an advanced playmaker, but at the same time as an attacking midfielder. But it was more like an inside forward. Now he tried that in the last game when he was desperate. If you watch the game very, very technically, tactically, he tried because Abbas actually finished on that wing. And he did not play badly, but it was not just ever going to give you the same thing that Saka will give you. But it would have given you a different kind of option. One, two, he could have played one area. He never did that. It was just always about overusing players. And I was saying something a couple of weeks when I was talking to him. I said he overused Ben White.
To Arteta?
No, no, to Mubarak.
Oh, you said I'm like you.
To
Wow.
him, yeah, okay, I was pointing. So he overused Ben White for 3 years. That guy got injured to the point where he had to do surgery. Now he's out for over 4 months. He overused who else did he overuse? He overused Odegaard for a
And
season
Saka.
and Saka. And the thing is, are you
Did
telling
you
me that
overuse Odegaard for a season? It's 2 seasons.
2 seasons now? Are you telling me that as a manager you cannot find options in your team, in a team of 21 or 24, to replace your key players at least for 40 minutes, for 45 minutes, or for 60 minutes in between the seasons? Do you have to overuse them? Now, one of the biggest difference between Arsenal and other elite clubs like Real Madrid, like Manchester City, like Chelsea, like who else? And like Liverpool is their ability to interchange. Now, Diogo Jota.
I don't think that point.
Hold on,
No, no.
hold on. Let me
Just give
finish
him
my point.
time. Give
Now,
him time.
Diogo Jota in Liverpool has been very injury prone. But there's something that Klopp
Mm.
and Slot has been able to do over the last couple of years is they recognize that this guy is quality, is elite,
Please,
but he
where's
cannot
my
play
pen? I
regularly.
need to be writing your points down because you
Yeah,
probably will forget that you said some things right now.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Anyway,
probably
go
will.
on.
But my point is, Arsenal, the difference is, and I have not said it because I want to say Arteta is the greatest. Arteta is amazing. Yeah, Arteta is amazing. But the biggest problem that Arsenal has faced over the last couple of years is Arteta is fighting against Arteta's ego, honestly,
Okay, fine.
because we cannot have a team that is primarily dependent on crosses, corner kicks, no quality open play opportunities. Our wingers are very, very predictable in terms of Martinelli, who I think is also an inside forward and not an out and out winger. I think he's a better ball striker. I think Trossard is not a starter for any elite team, even though he's a fantastic footballer. I think Havertz is
Because they
not
can
a is
find a
not a
position for I don't know where what is Trossard's position? I think
I don't.
for
You
Trossard.
see,
Yeah, that's the problem.
there is no team, high level team that will start Trossard. So
Astrop, just be fast.
it's
Be fast.
just
Yeah, you are talking with emotion.
no. Now
Be
you've been
fast.
when you were talking about Barcelona, we allowed you to analyze. Now I did not even jump.
No,
I was just
no,
doing
be
throwing
fast.
banters.
No, be fast.
But. So I'll round up. I'll round up like this. Arsenal has a strong team, fantastic goalkeeper.
On
Arsenal
paper.
has a strong team, probably stronger. And then this might sound very stupid. Arsenal's backline and midfield is probably stronger than Real Madrid's backline and midfield.
Okay, go on.
Astrop,
Hold on, let me
stop
finish.
overreaching.
However,
Stop it. Do you know
I
who
love
is
this.
let me
Stop
finish
I
it
love
now.
this.
now.
Astrop, you are right.
Stop it.
Continue, continue.
Hold on. The backline and the
Mhm.
midfield is very formidable in terms of options. But then the attack has been flat for the last 3 years. And
Okay.
Yes.
this guy has just been, I
BJ,
don't know, honestly. It's
calm down.
just annoying,
BJ, calm
honestly.
down.
At this point,
Okay,
I'm
fine.
actually very
Astrop,
angry.
Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you very much. Let's
Funny
start
of
from
God. Accurate timekeeper. Coach
let's
is
start from
data.
here.
Hey, God.
2022, 2021, 2022 season, 2022, 2023 season. I told you this. I said, with Arteta as your coach, you cannot win anything because he has just only 11 players. Yes or no? Yes.
We're not in
I
lockups. Yeah.
said, yes. I said, why? He is overusing his players. And your response then, I remember vividly, was you need your best hand towards the end of the season.
And
In
it's true,
fact,
actually.
yeah, you need your best. And I was like, it's not possible for you to compete for both Champions League and EPL with 11 players. That time, you find it difficult to understand what overusing players is. And right now, you are just seeing it. Typical Arsenal fan, number one. Now,
See this guy. This is
no,
Barcelona fan. Oh. You see what he's saying now?
no, because all these things I told you before, not even now. Number two, let's start from the attack. You say your attack is flat. Fine, your attack is flat. I will always keep saying it. Arteta is not a good coach, but I'll tell you why. He has spent 5 years at Arsenal currently, and we'll talk about his signings. Like, let's talk about his signing. Attack. On the right, he signed William and Marquinhos. Right. Center forward, he signed Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus. Those are his signings. On the left, Ryan Sterling and Trossard. Those are the attackers he signed. Wait, those are the attackers he signed. Don't tell me Kai Havertz was signed to play as a midfielder, but currently he has been playing as a striker for you guys. Now, out of those six players that I mentioned, like those six players that I mentioned, who among them do you think is right for Arsenal? Like, we'll give you guys, no, let's not even talk about goals. We'll give you guys up to 12 assists in a season.
No, there's one conversation that we have been consistent on over the last couple of years, you and I, is that managers play and they sign players based on their chosen systems. Now,
Yes.
I'm not saying it has worked for us now. I'm not saying it's working. It is not working. But the players that he has signed them because of the system. Unfortunately, it's
Yeah,
not
I
working.
know. No, I always say that. Like, you sign player because of it. But I am saying, look at those six players he signed. Like, look at those six players
Trossard
he
has
signed.
worked, but not at the
Irrespective,
highest
wait,
level.
irrespective of your system, you cannot sign six attackers. Like, I mean, six attackers, and not even one of them is up to the level of, let me just say, world class. Or world class is too much. Let me, it's not up to any level at all. Six attackers, oh,
Honestly, it does not make any
six.
sense.
Now, so you rely
It
on
just feels
Bukayo.
like
Remember
it
Bukayo
just
Saka
feels
there.
like it just feels like
Remember
the
Bukayo
guy
Saka. Yes,
understands
Martinelli
how to
there.
defend.
So his signings, what are they doing?
No, wait, it just feels like the guy understands how to defend properly. He understands the mid, but he does not understand anything about attack. I don't
Th-
understand. And it's actually
Now,
There's
annoying.
there's this thing with Arteta with Arsenal right now that I'm seeing as a pattern. It's almost as if they want to take rejected players and act as if we can make them elite and we
Better.
can use them too. And I'm like, you really don't need
Right.
to do that. All the three, how many players have you? Yeah, Havertz
Six.
was
Yeah,
rejected in
William,
Havertz,
William.
William. Okay, we start from William. It's true.
yeah, now
William.
William, it's not Marquinhos,
Yeah.
William,
No,
Gabriel
Marquinhos was
Jesus,
a project player.
Ama.
He did not sign
I
Marquinhos to
know,
start. So you are
I'm
not
just
supposed
talking
to have
about the
Marquinhos to
attackers
that
that he
list.
signed personally.
Hmm.
The attackers he signed personally. That's what I'm talking
Uh,
about right now.
of which Marquinhos has gone back on loan to Brazil
Yeah,
too.
Sterling,
This
Sterling, and Trossard. Now,
all the
let's
more than half of the players that he has signed are rejects. Those teams are like, oh yeah, we don't want these players
We don't
anymore.
want them, and then you sign them.
now you
Like,
see why I said
like
Arteta is
why?
not good for you. Now, let's now go to the style of play. Trossard, when Trossard was at Brighton, Trossard was always playing behind a striker,
Hmm.
playing
No,
as
no,
a
no, no,
supporting
no, no,
striker.
no, 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 no,
Wait,
no. Stop it. No, that's wrong. That's very
Yeah,
wrong.
now.
he played behind the
He
striker,
was
and
not
sometimes he played
always
as
playing behind. Not always playing
no, but
behind.
his position. He only played as a
See,
striker
if,
He does not
when
even
they
play as a
did that.
striker. He plays as a winger.
see,
That was one of the biggest problems he
see,
had with Dizabi because Dizabi
when he
signed
was
Mitoma
playing
and
Mitoma,
he wasn't starting him.
exactly where I was going to. When he was playing as a winger, most time he's always drifting back into that
Hmm.
midfield
Yeah,
as SS. It's just like saying João Pedro. João Pedro can play as centre forward. João Pedro can play as SS.
yeah.
But João Pedro best position is just anywhere. Play him as SS, play him as centre forward, just so he is there.
Hmm.
And if you look at most of Trossard goals, it is always from that SS position.
True.
Like
Yes, yes.
most of his goal is always from that SS position. The
I'm
fact
thinking
that
that
someone is
you're right.
playing from this field and he is operating does not mean his best position is that place. No. Now that is number one. Number two, Martinelli. Martinelli from young Martinelli,
That is the one I
from
don't
young
know
Martinelli, it
because
was
that guy is good.
obvious
He's a
Martinelli
striker or
is
an
a
inside
striker.
forward.
If you cannot play him as a striker, give him the
You've been saying
instruction
it
of
for
once you
three
get the ball,
years. You've been saying the
just
same thing for 3 years.
drift into the middle, just playing like that. But no, he converted Martinelli to
Stubborn.
an outward striker, touchline striker, and touchline winger rather. And as a winger, if you want to play on the touchline, you need pace and you have to be able to dribble 1v1. Martinelli
Hmm.
You
cannot do
cannot
that.
dribble 1v1. See, I'm
See,
not a defender. I can predict
look at
Martinelli's
someone
move.
like
Did you
look
see?
at someone like Vinicius
Sorry for cutting you short. Did you see that attack against Newcastle that he did
when
when he was
when he
the
was in the
striker?
middle. Yeah,
Ah,
when he was in the
bro,
middle.
that transition was fast. That transition was that and that ball striking was a big unfortunate situation that he did not score. As in, I was like, can't you see that this guy is a striker?
Now you see your coach is using him wrongly. That is number two.
Why is he playing on the flank? I cannot process it.
Now let's now go to the bench.
There's nothing on the bench.
What
Now, Partey
exactly
tonight,
is
he has criminal case. We don't know whether it looks like he's the one. They will soon tell him not to play again.
what
It looks like
exactly
it's the one.
how sure are you?
It looks like I'm not sure. People are that's information. I said
He
it
say
looks
it
like. I
looks
didn't say he's the one. Okay.
allegedly.
Now let's
Allegedly.
look at the bench. What is Arteta's intention with the bench? Like, what is his intention? What's the point of having bench if you know you are not going to use them? If Arteta is going to bring anybody in, it is always defenders and midfielders, unless Gabriel Jesus is on the bench
I don't know.
or
That
Trossard is
man
on the bench.
is so predict. I like Timo.
Now,
But
let's
even if
not
you are
even
going to
talk
fire
about
a manager,
defenders.
who will you bring on? There is nobody.
For how long will you continue to rely on Martin Odegaard to create something for you guys?
There is no replacement for him.
There is no replacement for him. Your attack, you need to change all your attackers. You need replacement for that. Your
honestly.
midfield, the way you said, and the other time you said, your defense is solid. All right, your defense is very, very solid. In fact, your defense, you even have good bench for your defense. But your midfield, sorry to say, you do not have anything in your midfield. Wait,
No, 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 no,
before
no.
you
You
go,
can't say that now.
chill. Wait, chill. In your midfield, you start Declan Rice, Thomas Partey, and Kai Havertz.
Mm.
Now you have just only one replacement in that midfield, and that is Merino. Jorginho is old. Don't talk about Jorginho.
Yeah.
Jorginho is old. You have only Merino. Ethan Nwaneri is too young, so we know
No,
he's
no,
not
don't
going
be
to stay
telling me
all the
that
way.
is Lamar not young. Ethan Warren has
Wait,
played twice this
no,
season at the
wait. We
Premier
are
League.
talking.
He has scored 2 goals.
See.
No, no,
This
no.
is
What you are
something.
saying does not make any
Wait,
sense again.
chill.
No,
This is
now
wait. Calm down.
Sorry, it
Astro.
makes
You
sense,
know,
but
you know my issue with you
I
guys is
hate this
you
Arsenal.
guys no
It's
wait,
just they're
you
not
guys
making
find
me
it
very
difficult.
emotional.
Wait, see, chill. You find it difficult to understand your coach. It's not like saying you have Ethan
Mm-hmm.
Nwaneri in Real Madrid. He is good. The fact that he is good does not mean he is going to play, even if they miss up. Adagula, as good as Adagula is, that man will rather play Vavade as the right winger than use
They will sell
Adagula.
that Agula eventually. They can't play
Now you understand
in
what
Real
I'm saying.
Madrid.
Does that mean if you are not talking about your squad, oh, you need a replacement for this, you need stuff for this, we'll not mention Adagula. You know your coach is not going to use it. Guy, know your coach first. So stop giving us the reason
No,
you're
he's
always having
using
headache.
him. No, no.
Wait,
This is why
you are having this
he
headache.
has been
You are
using
having this
him.
headache because you are expecting your coach to do something you know he's not
No,
going to do.
wait. Let me respond to that. No, he has been, yes, at the beginning of the season we expected that he would use certain players more regularly, and he did not. However, based on conditions and situations and learning that okay, it looks like I am stupid, he has been using, for example, he
Who
has
is
been using this
stupid?
boy like him, like Mateta, that is making mistakes. He has been using MLS more. In fact, in recent time, he would start MLS over Calafiori, especially in the last 2 games, which shows
Mhm.
Wait,
that he's
do you
showing
know?
trust.
Wait, and since
Wait, let me finish
Calaferi
that
joined
first. Let
Arsenal
me
this
finish
season, do
that.
you know how many injuries that guy has had?
I'm not talking about that now. You are not. You said you're not getting the point I am making.
I
The
am
point I am
telling you,
making
the
is
reason he is starting them is because of injury, and he does not have anybody to use.
See,
That is what.
that's
see.
not true. That's not true.
Tactically, I think if if you want to start the midfielder Arteta wants to use, just use Zinchenko in that at that place and let create the chances that you, especially with Bukayo Saka out. I think it will solve most of the issues. And also because now I don't know if they're finding out what Odegaard can do or if they now know how to mark
The
him
game
up.
is becoming
Or if it's
predictable.
not even predicted, but also maybe it's issues with our own attackers. They don't know where to stay for them to get the balls from.
Odegaard performed better with Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka
Yeah.
performed better with Odegaard. Both of them are
So
like Ebereze and Olize.
Listen,
okay. Yes. So when that you see when even against Newcastle when Zinchenko entered, you could see okay, there's something else. There's something different,
but
especially when
Zinchenko is
you
a
want to
liability
use.
defensively.
And then you find balance to the team some other way now.
If
What
he
are you not
if he's
sacrificing?
going to start Zinchenko in the
Hmm.
midfield,
Hmm.
then somehow this guy has to sit Declan Rice.
No,
Even
it's not possible. Have you watched
and, and
Arsenal's
I
games? Declan
and
Rice
I
No,
is
think
scored
I'm
at
not.
also
any game.
I am
I
saying
also think
if he is going to start. Oh my
and
God!
I also think because there's no Ben White, he cannot start Zinchenko right now.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. See, Astro, instead of getting angry, just
Oh, right.
relax.
Even if Ben White is around, Zinchenko will not
Mm.
start because he will
No,
prefer to
We
wait.
are
he probably
no, we are
would.
not saying Zinchenko will start. He is saying the
Mm.
solution to your current
No,
issue
I'm just
right
saying
now.
solution,
He's
especially in the
saying
second half. Okay, we need goals. I want to remove someone and replace. Okay, Skelly come out, Zinchenko enter. But who is on the right? Who can form the back three or who can give me cover if Zinchenko is in the midfield?
Julian Timber is not going to give you that. That brother love going forward. That brother
Yeah.
No,
love
no, no,
attack.
no. That guy is very, very defensive as well. That's what I'm
No,
saying. Maybe because
he can
he's
defend,
even
but he
very.
loves
I
going
think
forward.
he's a
Don't say
better
he's a
right
better
back than
defender
White.
than
No, no,
I
no,
knew you
no.
were
He's a
going to
better.
say that. What
I
does
didn't
that
say
mean?
better defender. I
What
said
does
he's a
that mean?
better
What does
right
that
back.
mean? Don't even say he's a better right back. What is the
You said he
purpose of a
can
right
defend
back?
better.
Eh, you said he
That
can
was what you
defend
said.
better. I said, and you went on to say he's a better right back. What does it mean to be a right back? If you want to sign a right back right now,
Hmm.
what was the first thing you will say he should be able to
Honestly,
do?
honestly, honestly,
Mm-mm.
my
Oh
own
my
personal
God.
opinion might be wrong, but honestly, I don't think Ben
You are
White
not going
is
to,
very far away from him defensively. Honestly,
what does that
apart from
mean?
height, in terms of his defensive work, now I think
Who is
he
a
offers what
if you put Zinchenko and Timber in your same in the
see
same team,
what
hmm?
what you are finding difficult to understand is your game, the way Arsenal are playing right now is different from the way Arsenal played last season.
yeah.
Last season, Ben White, he doesn't have to do much offensively.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because
this season,
mm-hmm.
ever since they changed that brother, Julian Timber from the left, ever since he has been playing from the right,
Mm,
he has been contributing a lot to the attack.
yeah.
Like he has been contributing a lot to the attack. And for someone that is contributing to the attack, you cannot restrict him to just stay
True.
at the back to form three. That's what I'm trying to tell. I am not saying he is not good defensively. I am
Mm-hmm.
saying he has been
honestly,
contributing to
the
your
He
defense
has
attack
is
been
a
not even
lot
contributing.
our problem.
recently.
The defense is that attack. That attack is
See,
just
see, maybe what, maybe
it's just
what,
annoying.
maybe what can solve the problem is let's just go Atletico route. Play players
No, there is
at
a
their
solution to
party,
your problem, but most
which is
Arsenal fans, most Arsenal fans, they will not
fire
want to do
Arteta.
that. No, no. If you are not going to fire Arteta, if you are not going to fire
Mm.
Arteta, personally, I feel the creativity war is too much for your boy, for
Odegaard.
Martin Odegaard. Considering the type of strikers that you have, like your
Mm.
attackers, considering the type of attackers you have, the creativity is too much for him. And you will see that your chances created are always coming just from the right because he is close
It's too
to
predictable. It's too
anybody on the right.
predictable.
It's
So
not
he's close.
predictable. It's not predictable. There's
No,
it's almost
no,
as
see,
if
no, that doesn't mean he is predictable because he is close to. Even when he played with Nwaneri, there is
mm,
understanding between him and Nwaneri.
yeah,
There is understanding between him and Bukayo Saka.
yeah.
You need someone that can do that.
No, no, I'm not saying
Martinelli,
Odegaard. I'm not saying
Martinelli
Odegaard is
is always
predictable.
isolated on that left.
I'm not.
And
Thank
why is he
you. I'm not saying
isolated?
Odegaard is
Why is
predictable.
that?
I'm saying
Because you
Arteta
cannot
is
expect
predictable.
you cannot expect Declan Rice to do that. That's why I said if you want to start Zinchenko the other time, you have to bench Rice. But Arsenal fan, help me ask Astrop, can
Interest.
you afford to bench Declan Rice in your team?
It's not possible. Let me tell you
I,
why.
I,
I'm going to
I,
respond from a tactical point of view. Hold on. There are
okay,
certain things right now to the Arsenal game, to the Arsenal style of play that is our go-to. Corner
Mm-hmm.
kicks, set pieces. Our best set piece taker in that team right now is Rice. Not even Saka. Wait,
that is.
wait.
See, I was still going there. I was still going there.
Let
How
me
is it that
finish.
in the whole of Europe, if I'm yes, in the whole of Europe, because Saka is not a DM. Yeah, Saka is not a DM. Currently, in the whole of Europe, I have never seen anything that their set piece taker is very rigid, not technically sound. It is only in Arsenal.
Let me
Declan
finish my
Rice.
point because
Declan
the
Rice
thing.
taking set piece for you.
Let me finish what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is now, as apart from the set piece deliveries, Declan Rice is our most athletic midfielder. Like the spaces he covers, we don't have any midfielder that covers there. I mean, he's a proper box to box midfielder. And then traditionally, you don't need your box to box midfielder to be very technically sound. You just need him to be able to do his job. And to me, he does his job. He marks, he intercepts, he wins duels, he does everything. Now, I would
No
rather
one is
have.
saying he is not
I'm
doing
trying
his
to
job.
say the problem. I'm trying to say this is what I think the solution is for that Arsenal team. Play your,
Wait,
especially
before you finish that thought, what do you mean? I want you people to define technically sound. I'm trying to understand what you mean
now
by a player is technically sound.
when people talk about players that are technically sound, especially for midfielder, the first thought that goes to their head is players of the quality of Tony Cruz or players of the quality of David Beckham, players that can
I
stay in a position and create options all over the field without
okay.
a lot of. But I think football is getting is and the players of the ability of Rodri. Rodri, Rodri is the kind of player that he might not be able to do.
Don't use Rodri. Use this old man currently. He's playing as box to box. Modric.
Okay.
No, those guys are
Modric
freak of nature. They are
Modric is
not
playing as
for
box to
those.
box.
Yes, you are
Now,
right.
can you compare the technicality of Modric to that of Declan Rice?
No,
Modric
you
is
are not
not
even
going to
supposed
cover
to
the wait. Modric is
You are
not
not
going
even
to
supposed
cover
to
the space.
compare it.
Eh?
You are
Wait,
not
Modric is
getting
not
me.
going to cover the space that Declan Rice is covering. But I'm telling you, if you should have Modric in that position that Declan Rice is in your team will be better than it is right now.
Mm.
You are not getting my point. My point is you are not even supposed to compare because Modric cannot. What you are saying is actually flawed. Modric cannot survive in this current Arsenal team, no matter how amazing he is as a footballer. Why?
What do you mean?
Well, exactly. What I mean is this. Yes, he is a wonderful passer of the ball. He is everything. But then when you are playing against teams like Fulham, teams like Brentford, what those teams that they don't care about how technically sound you are, they will run you ragged. You cannot run at that pace anymore.
You know,
The,
you know
do you
the issue
know
I have. You know the issue I have with this your present
he is
analysis.
talking about physicality alone?
Yeah, the one, and the second thing is you don't think you are saying as if La Liga they don't have things like that
They don't have many teams like that.
that will play that will run
I think I
around.
might be wrong, but you will probably
Yeah,
tell me more. I think La Liga teams are more technical than physical.
yeah,
I think they are more technical than physical.
Because we understand that what you need uh, to win football is just technicality. It's not about how
No, you see,
physical
it's
you are.
not just technicality. There has to be a
and
balance.
don't forget this Madrid that you're even talking about. He he's played in the World Cup. He's played in Champions League. He's played in even in the EPL that you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah, when he was
age
much
might not be
younger.
on his side, but
And
when EPL fans, when they talk about, there's this air of unnecessary
bias.
superiority. And it's not even, I don't even want to
No,
classify it as bias.
do you
Is
know
unnecessarily
what EPL
feeling
fans
like, uh,
what they feel about the team?
mhm.
One, because of the number of TV rights that they have, they feel it is better.
Yes, yes.
That's number one. Because they feel all the teams can compete and all the teams they can spend money equally. There is no
Mhm.
hierarchy. Forget about the top six. Anybody can beat anybody in EPL.
Yeah.
So they feel automatically they are better. And I'm always
Mm.
like, what are
No,
you guys saying? The
honestly, I
fact
don't.
that there is competition within EPL does not mean you are better.
Mm.
Most of this EPL team, they will struggle. Like they will struggle if they should go to other teams or other countries.
Vice
And that's why
versa.
you assume, oh, players will come from EPL and they will not survive from La Liga, they will not survive in EPL. Look at someone like Joshua Kimmich. In the whole of Premiership currently, there is no player like Joshua Kimmich, aside Arnold, and Arnold is playing from the right. Are you telling me that if Joshua in Premiership in the midfield currently, because of the
Depends on the team.
physicality, he's not going to
It depends
perform?
on the team he signs for.
I
Depends
do.
on
You
the
see,
team.
you see that unnecessary diplomacy. You
No,
see that. Of course,
you
we're
see
talking
what I just
about.
said
What
right
do you mean?
now.
See,
What I just said
see,
now is not
Ashraf.
unnecessary.
You
Yes.
see,
Let me tell you what I mean by
like I
depends on
s-
the team he signs for. Now, Joshua Kimmich is very Kimmich, whatever it is called, is a very technically gifted footballer. In fact, if he signs for Arsenal, wait,
mm,
I just want I'm make if he signs for Arsenal, players like he will make players like Declan Rice look like they are better than how they are. Because those ones will not have to bother because he would open spaces that they cannot see. But if he should sign if Joshua Kimmich right now should sign for a team like Manchester City right now, he will struggle. They will struggle because it's not going to be a function of what he
who
can
will
bring to the
struggle?
team. The
Kimmich will
team,
struggle.
Manchester City. No, Manchester City. Now that looks counterintuitive because
No,
yes,
mm-mm,
Manchester
mm-mm.
City
You
is
are,
a
you
top
are, you
team.
are, you are. When we talk about, we're not. When we talk about, oh, this player can play in this thing. Most of the time, we're not even coming from a system perspective. We're coming from, can he bench the players that are already in this system? It's
Yes,
not.
we have to
Don't
think about.
go because
You
the
said that
moment you
you
start
said we should
saying
go tactical now. You know, you asked most of the
mm-mm.
responses we've
That
been
was
giving has been
before.
tactical.
That was when you were explaining Arsenal's current form, and I didn't know the direction you were going to. What I am saying right now is EPL fans, the way they judge football, as if football is in England. They play the best football in the world. But Champions League says differs. Anytime we play in Champions League, it shows the vast difference in quality. Even Bundesliga, it shows the difference in quality.
I
So
don't even understand what you. What you're
and
saying
that
is actually flawed. If that is what you want us to discuss now, we can go into it briefly. Now, over the
please
last
don't go
couple of
into
years.
it. Don't
Oh
don't
no
go
no no
into
no
it
no no!
because it's only Man City you call.
Oh no, not only Man City now. Come on.
Okay, who will you
Not
call?
only Man City now.
Eh, who
For
will you call?
example, even you call Man City, you call Liverpool, you would even call Manchester United. Depends on how far you want to go in this
Okay, even if
conversation.
you take it far, how many English teams have gotten to the semi-final in the last 10 years compared to other leagues?
Manchester
It's
City,
always the same team now.
Liverpool.
It's always the same, it's always
And
the
they are
same
okay. What
teams.
even all these other things you are talking about, you will see the
Mm.
same team represent at those stages of these competitions. You will see AC Milan, you will see Inter Milan, you will see Bayern Munich, you will see PSG, you will see Real Madrid, you will see Barcelona.
We
That's
saw
the
we saw
same
Na,
set
we
of
saw
teams
Na, we saw Napoli. We are
at
seeing
what stage?
Leverkusen. Napoli.
At what
Yeah.
stage? We are
Semi-final
not
now.
of the
Yeah.
of what we saw Tottenham
Wait,
Hotspur now.
wait,
So are you going
wait,
to say
wait,
Tottenham
wait,
Hotspur
wait,
is at
wait,
that level?
wait. Astrop,
We saw
Astrop,
Tottenham Hotspur now.
I'm saying over
Astrop.
the last 10 years, you are saying
Yes, Tottenham Hotspur.
I'm not saying Tottenham Hotspur did not get there. I'm saying we have more teams from
West Ham won
um
conference. West Ham that is usually 18th in the league won the
dude,
conference
I,
league.
I
So
said
what I am trying to say
Champions
is
League. I said
I'm not
Champions
even
League.
comparing. I know that there are better teams, there are amazing teams in other leagues, and I am not. I don't watch a lot of other teams, but I took my time because I realized that this year I want to do things a lot better. So I started to watch some of the
Don't
La
don't
Liga
even
games,
forget
and I
that the number
realized,
of teams that come from
wait, no, no,
places
no,
like La Liga and
that's what I
no, not
want to
even La
say.
Liga, Italy. They
No,
are
no, that's what I
not
was saying.
to
No, I'm
so
not even saying that. I'm saying I began to see some technical teams that yes, they
Mhm.
might on the surface look like they are not a lot, but they understand football. They might not be perfect defensively,
Anyway,
but they are
my
great.
my point my point is EPL teams that they are not as good as they think they are. And when we start comparing players or comparing teams, most times I think EPL teams should take the back burner. That is
I don't
where
think
me
I
I'm going to.
disagree with you.
Because
All
EPL
right.
team, just like Astrop has been saying things, what they are interested in is just only physicality. See, if you want to bring any player to England, the first thing Ashraf will always say is he will struggle in EPL. He is not physical
And
enough.
now, for example, Lautaro Martinez, the butcher. The boy has been intimidated for the past 2 years. They want to destroy his neck. He can't win any
Who?
area duel. Lautaro
Who?
Martinez, I said Lautaro, Lisandro
Lisandro
Martinez.
Martinez,
The boy has been bullied.
Who?
And then you have
Martinez
a player,
in
Man
and
Matcha.
man, yes,
Yeah, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
like
You
Jet
will
Spence
tell me you don't
from
want
the
Martinez in
championship,
your
and
team.
he's
If
doing
you are
better than him.
who
Jet Spence,
is doing
that
better
MK
than
Dons player.
Martinez?
Yes,
Oh, guy, I'm not arguing with you.
it's no argument. We are talking about facts. It's not even about
You say
argument.
Spence is playing better than Martinez, if not because
This
of injury.
season,
If not
this
because of
season.
injury.
And what?
You
Why
know,
is he getting injured
with
every
that
5 minutes? Was he getting injured like that before he came to England?
Spence is dead. Then Spence is playing better than Timber.
I don't know. What are you saying?
Dude,
I'm talking. What are you
dude,
saying? What,
I'm
what are
using
you
your
using to?
logic
What
right
is the
now. I'm
criteria?
using,
No, you are not using my. You are not using
I,
my logic.
I'm using your logic because
You are not
you
using my
said
logic, bro.
you see Martinez has been on injury for how long?
He has been coming on and off. He has been pulling his hamstrings. I'm not. He has.
Timber, the first game,
Mhm.
boom, injury.
It's not.
Does
It's.
that
I'm
mean
not
he's
talking
not?
based on injury. Oh. I'm not talking based
No,
on
but
his injury
you
record.
just literally
no,
I'm
you
said
talking
said it,
based
why
on
is
what he has been
Ashraf,
able
you
to
Martinez?
said
do
it.
on the
You said
field.
since he
I
came to
said
England,
he has been
he has
bullied.
been juggling from shuffling between the hospital and the field. That was what you said.
No, no, no,
Th-
bro. That is part of what I have said. I said he has been bullied. The primary thing I've said is he has been bullied. Area balls. He
Nobody
has not been
bullied.
able to
No,
win duels. He has
I
been
don't
bullied
think
on the
so.
field. Oh,
We
okay.
both know if we put Timber in center midfield, he's going to face the same issue.
Why is
There's
exactly? And there are a lot of players that have come. For example, you had the likes of this guy that was nominated for Ballon d'Or, Van der Beek. He came to the Premier League. He did not survive. He struggled. Now, for Pogba, he came to the Premier League. He struggled. Ibrahimovic came to the Premier
Paul
League. All of
Pogba
them
Wait,
struggled in
struggled.
wait,
Premier League.
Yes,
see, wait,
he didn't
wait,
give us the
wait,
best of
wait,
him now.
wait, Ashraf. Now, see, I'm done listening to you. Now, you listen to us now. Hmm.
Yeah, talk.
Let's start from what you're saying. Players that come from other leagues and struggle in EPL, 90% of the time, it's not like they are bad. Most times they are used wrongly. Most times they are used wrongly. In La Liga, we barely use any players wrongly in anything. On rare occasion, we use of any player being used wrongly. Let's start from this first person you said, Van de Ven.
Mm.
Van de Ven, since he got to England, we know he has been shuffling between the hospital and here injury. But that does not mean he is bad. If we should watch him clearly, that brother is good.
He's in Girona
And
now, man. Yeah?
and you going to a team and start to get injured, that does not mean anything. So are you saying Eden Hazard also got injured because he cannot play the physicality in La Liga?
No, no, he explained it later. Now he explained why he was always.
So he explained later. That's number one.
Wait, what was his explanation, please? I'm sorry.
No, he
What,
said that he did not have the discipline of
Yeah,
training at that
discipline.
level. That they were always
So
testing him out.
that's number one.
He was
Number two,
tired.
look at the
That's even
Paul
a
Pogba that you
testament
said. The Paul Pogba that you said right now.
which one has more quality. What
At
he just said
Manchester,
right now.
at
No,
Manchester
I don't
United,
think so.
Paul Pogba was playing from the deep majorly. In fact, when they got Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba was playing from the deep. Paul Pogba should be playing as a CM, not deep. Paul Pogba can create from the deep. Even from the deep, he was creating from the deep. But you will not expect him to give you the same thing defensively. Defensively, he was not disciplined. That does not mean he struggled. You guys are expecting players to do what they shouldn't be doing.
Mm.
Now,
Now,
maybe
people
I
are
have
complaining
overshot
about
it by
Kayava's not
no,
scoring. Everybody, we all know Kayava is not a striker.
no. I have even said a lot of wrong things because I got. I'm not saying Pogba is not good, so I take it back. I'm not saying Pogba is average. I'm trying
No,
to
you didn't even
say
say he's not good. You said he struggled in EPL, and
He
I still
struggled,
don't
and
think
I'm
he
telling you,
struggled.
and I'm telling you,
He
he
didn't
was
struggle,
used
self.
wrongly. No,
Yeah,
look at no, even your boy right now, Martinelli. We said it now. Martinelli, Arteta is not using Martinelli
exactly.
well. Both of us know if you should use him in his right position, he's going to perform. Most of these players we are talking about, it is because of the way they are using them. Look at this Lisandro Martinez. Ever since they were playing three at the back, that brother has been playing exceptionally well.
no,
In
they're not
fact,
bro.
on
Bro.
wait
I
till
don't know how you guys watch football. Exceptionally well.
wait
You know how
till
many goals they considered in the last 5 games?
Is he is as
No, no. I
is
mean,
it?
I mean from corner kicks, direct corner kicks,
Manchester United are terrible at set pieces.
and I don't say it's good exceptionally well. It's not part of the team.
Oh,
Ah,
then
wait,
Saliba and
no,
Gabriel are
no.
not exceptional.
Do you see the way that brother is playing
Okay.
with the ball?
I did
How
not.
is
They are
I
not
just
Kane not play?
exceptional with what you said now. With what with
how.
your
Oh
because
yeah,
the team
explain it.
they are not you just said is not part of the team. They are not playing good doesn't mean it means that their players are not exceptional. Is Arsenal playing good? Is
Oh
Arsenal
yeah, saying does
playing
not make
good?
any sense on the
No,
vertical
I'm
transfer.
asking
No.
you.
Arsenal
Is
is playing.
Arsenal
No,
playing?
no, no. We are not saying hold on. No, no. Arsenal has not been conceding the amount of goals that those guys have been
Okay, fine.
conceding.
Now I put it to you right now that you guys are not conceding the amount of goals Manchester United are conceding. Now, fine. Well, no, I agree. Now, are you saying because you cannot create most of your goals through open play, like you rely on set
Exactly.
piece to score goals? Are you saying you are a terrible team?
Not the
Are you
team. The
saying you are not
players
good
in
enough?
front are terrible. The players in front are
See
not
how
doing the job.
how you be
It is
shifting
also part of
exactly the
Arsenal. That
same
means
thing.
Arsenal
Is it
are
not
terrible
Arsenal?
No,
too. It is
no.
the same
Hold
thing what
on,
you just
hold
said
on,
now.
hold on. No, this is what I said. And please listen. I said Lisandro Martinez has been terrible. I said he has been bullied consistently at the back.
Hmm.
I said, and you said he's a fantastic footballer. I said no, that the amount of goals that they have considered, he's a defender. Wait, he's a defender. So the amount of goals they have considered at the back, he is part of those responsible for the conception of those goals. He is.
Eh,
Hold on. Now
yeah.
the same argument goes this way. Arsenal is a good team. However, attack wise, we have not been good.
The
Now the
guy used
amount of
however.
opportunity.
The guy used however when it comes to Arsenal.
However,
However,
is
but the
however
man
is
they don't use
Let's
however.
no.
let him
However,
finish. Oh
I'm
yeah.
trying to establish the point. That's why
Oh
I use
yeah.
however.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
however, if you
Mm-hmm.
turn the table all around,
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal's problem basically this season has not been defensive. It has been more of their attacking what is it called, which means the
Okay.
players up front right now are not good. They are terrible. Whether they are being played out of
That's
position
what we
is a
said now.
function
You
of
said you're saying,
yes,
however, that's what we said.
yes,
So Odegaard, Martinelli, even Saka, they are all not exceptional.
bruh. They are not making any sense because you want to actually make it look like what
Oh
I'm saying
God.
is wrong. What I'm saying is
Okay.
not wrong. You are just not listening to the argument and the way
Okay.
I'm laying down
Which
those
players are
arguments.
not good in Arsenal right now?
Right now, the players that should actually score the goals, that are not scoring the goals, are not good enough.
Who?
Players, for example, them like Gabriel Jesus, Kai Havertz, Martinelli, Trossard, they are not delivering, they are not scoring the
Are
goals, they
they?
are not at the
I'm
level.
not, so they are not good enough.
They are not.
Okay. That's
Are
what I
they good
wanted to
enough?
establish.
Okay.
Oh, I never said they were good enough. Man.
So, so yeah, they are not doing their job. They are paid for a service and they are not doing it.
BJ,
So they are not good
Okay.
enough.
we've almost used 1 hour 30 minutes. So
Mm.
let's round up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay.
Good.
We'll see a classical and also we'll see FA
Yes,
Cup. Is FA
Africa.
Cup, right? Is it Man U Arsenal or Arsenal Man
Hey,
U?
Jesus, that game. I'm not ready for that game. I think they will beat us.
Um, two interesting matches. We'll come back next week. Thank you for listening to us argue about 22 men running after a round object. Um, we'll come back and we'll talk about. Hopefully, we come back and we're happy on both sides. But anyway, follow us, subscribe to our YouTube, comment, like, share, abuse, say anything you want to say. Your opinion is your opinion. And
Thank
we're
you.
out. Anything you want to say before?
Nothing.
No, thank you very much. I really look forward to having a better conversation next week.
What do you mean a better conversation? I think the words you
Good
used,
news
don't-
with
But
happiness
Bola
in
is
my heart.
playing.
Because this Arsenal, they have been breaking my heart.
all right.